I'm back with another video and we cooking some Haitian food today. A Haitian vegan delight. Very delicious. You guys are gonna enjoy this one today. Alright y'all, we're gonna get started. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna clean out our rice. We're gonna make sure that we get all the starch out. The rice is very important because if you don't, the rice can get real mushy. So you wanna wash out all the starch. So I'm gonna wash it out about 5 times to make sure that I get all the starch out. So that's the first process. We're gonna be cooking black rice with djon. Alright, so I put 2 tablespoons of olive oil in the pot. Now I'm adding garlic. We're going to stir that up a little bit. We're going to warm it up. Next, I'm going to add some cloves. We're going to stir it up and make sure that we get a consistency, a nice temperature. I'm going to add a little seasoning. The aroma is wonderful. It smells beautiful. Okay, so here's my djon. This is black mushrooms. I'm gonna add it to it, and we have to make sure that we dissolve it completely. We don't want to leave any chunks behind, so we're gonna be cooking this for a while to make sure that we dissolve all of the black cubes into the pot. Alright, next we're gonna put sweet peas. I usually use lima beans, but today we're gonna use sweet peas, and I'm gonna mix that up. We're gonna get a nice consistency. We still have to make sure that all the djon is diluted. I'm gonna add a little more olive oil to the pot, and we're gonna cook it up. As you can see, I'm still chopping up the djon to make sure that all of it dissolves into it. So I'm gonna keep on cooking this until all the peas turn black. I'm gonna add some bay leaves as well. Gives it a nice flavor. All right. So I'm gonna let it cook for a couple of minutes. I want to make sure that all the black cubes is dissolved completely. I'm gonna add a little garlic powder. Stir that up a little bit. We're gonna keep on cooking it. It smells so good. So far, so good. Everything's coming out great. Alright. Those that are following along, keep up the good work. As you can see, I have the fire on medium high, and I'm gonna keep on stirring it until all the peas, they have a nice black color to it. Okay, so now I'm gonna add 4 cups of water to 2 cups of rice. I'm going to add some thyme. Next, I'm going to add some salt. I'm using pink Himalayan salt. I'm going to stir it up. I'm going to taste it. Maybe we add a little more salt to it, just like so. I'm going to stir it up again. You want to taste it and make sure it's to your liking. I'm going to add some black pepper. I'm going to add a little more salt. We're going to stir it up like so. Alright, now we have the pot. We put all our seasonings in. So now we're gonna let it get to a boil, and then we're gonna add our 2 cups of rice. We're gonna add some Jamaican hot peppers and so forth. Right, so here's my 2 cups of rice. I'm gonna gently put it right in the middle, just like so. I'm using balsamic rice, and here's my Jamaican hot peppers. We're gonna put 2 in there. I like mine spicy. We're gonna add some cilantro. And we're gonna just let that boil. We're gonna cover it and we're gonna let it boil. I'm checking up on it right now. Add a little more salt. And we're gonna keep it covered for a while until it's ready. Alright, so it's been about a good 15-20 minutes. I'm just checking on it. It's almost done. You can tell if there's any water in the bottom, if it's done or not. So far, so good. It smells delicious. Look at the consistency. Beautiful. You did a good job on this one. You did a wonderful job. I can't wait to try it. Alright, so the rice is all done. So now we're going to prepare our next meal, which is the curry chickpeas. So what I'm going to do first is we're going to add some curry powder to the pot. I'm just gonna brown it up a little bit, put it on low heat so we can cook out the flavor of the curry before I add the olive oil. I'm just gonna mix it up around like so. I love curry. Now we're gonna add 2 tablespoons of olive oil to my curry, and we're gonna mix it up a little bit. Now we're gonna add some diced onions. I'm gonna add some garlic, and we're gonna mix that up like so. I put the heat up a little bit more, and I add a little bit of water. So the heat is like medium high at the moment. I'm gonna add some crushed tomatoes. We're gonna let that simmer some. We're gonna mix it up some. just like so. Now we're gonna add our coconut milk. This is my favorite ingredient. Coconut milk is so delicious. This is what makes this dish. I like the creamy consistency. We're gonna add 2 bay leaves to this dish. The aroma smells so good. Alright. So we're gonna let that bubble. And I'm gonna add some chili powder. I like my food hot and spicy. And I'm gonna add 1 Jamaican hot pepper. I'm gonna add 2 cans of chickpeas. And we're gonna stir it up. I'm gonna add some salt. I'm adding black pepper. And we're gonna let that boil. I'm adding parsley. I love parsley. And we're gonna cover that up for a little bit. I'm checking up on it. I'm gonna stir it up a little bit. Make sure all the chickpeas is being cooked well. I'm gonna taste it, do a taste test and make sure that it tastes great. It tastes wonderful. I'm gonna chop up the pepper a little bit, make sure it's hot. I'm gonna taste it. Not bad at all. It tastes spicy. Voila. Look at that. Wonderful. That tastes really good. So we're gonna mix it up. We're gonna cook it. Tastes pretty good so far. We're just gonna let it come to a boil. And then I'm gonna put it on low heat. All right. We're gonna mix it up a little bit. I love this dish. This is a vegan dish. You can, instead of chickpeas, you can use chicken if you really like to, but I like chickpeas. Chickpeas are packed with protein. As you can see, the black rice is completely done. Alright, so now we're gonna make a little bowl. I'm gonna get ready to eat. This is delicious. I can't wait to try it. Black rice with curry chickpeas. Vegan dish. Look at that. Doesn't that look delicious? This is delicious. I'm about to tear that up. I'm about to tear it up. Look at that. Wow. That looks great. Those that were following along, pat yourself in the back. You did it. Yeah, you did it. Bon appetit. Enjoy.